Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I want to say thank you to all the people that have helped me along this journey on East Carbon Exposed. Um, we had a great city council meeting on Tuesday, July 15th, 2025, right after my birthday. It was actually pretty nice. And the details of that city council meeting are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, by the way. We have the attorney admits that he doesn't do his job. He doesn't know what I'm talking about when I ask about my legal grammar request in this state. The FOIA request, Federal Information Act, there you go. He should know that. He's an attorney. The one that's prosecuting me for a infraction. First was a charge, and then a infraction. So he is the one who's doing it. And then he instructed the city of East Carbon to break the law, violate my civil rights, and not accept my legal work. Which he admits. It's too late. It's already done. It's all done. Then we have, there's so many factors that is absolutely awesome. There's so many things that they've done in a very 25 minutes after this city council meeting. You have Sam Leonard, the chief of police, who gave me the ticket and targeted my business, the color of authority. It wants to truce, shakes it. Oh, here's my hand. Here you go. Shake your hand. You want to go fishing? He says, let's go fishing. I'll take you fishing. I'll buy you a hot dog, he says. This chief of police. Chief of police wants a truce. Truce, what does that mean? I don't even understand what that means. A truce for what? And then he wants to go fishing for some reason. I'm not really sure. I don't fish, by the way. Ask my brother. Me and the son don't really work. So you're not going to catch me out on a boat, sir. No boats. No fishing, Sam. and then it proceeds to go, there's this pint-sized little dude. I don't even know. I guess his name's Palmer or something. I've never talked to him. I don't even know the guy. He's not a city worker. I think he's a resident. I found out his wife is running for city council. I thought she was running for mayor or city council, or I don't know if there's a dog catcher job. I'm not really sure, actually. Yeah, I don't really do that kind of. It's actually pretty funny. What are you going to do? The guy's like, 3 foot tall or something. Probably 70 or 80, 75. I'm not really sure. Santa looking fella. I'm much more fat than he is, but he's just a little guy, he's just a little guy, which is fine. I like little guys. I have little dog and whatnot. It's good. So then it goes to, the mayor. I'm asking the mayor why doesn't do his job, or who's their boss, or are you his boss, or the attorney's boss, or the chief of police's boss? And he's like, well, I'm his boss, and that's the boss, and I don't know who's the job. There's something about the grandmas. He doesn't have to do that, he said. Doesn't have to fill it. He can do it if he wants, even though it's a state law and a statute. You're in this state of Utah. So, they all are going squirrel over there. And then, it's his job, who doesn't know whose job it is. I'm just laughing the whole time. Like, well, look at these people. What the? This is the craziest clown act you ever seen. And I got to videotape it all, which was awesome to me. So then after that, the mayor gets all credit, which he wouldn't even call on me one time in the public meeting. One time, I'm sitting there holding my hand up, like friggin' 10 minutes, and he's like, well, I'm all around here, whatever. He doesn't call on me for a question because all the other citizens are just used to shouting out, blah, blah, or whatever. And then, he stumbles away. Call an attorney. Okay, I just had your attorney here. He won't talk. He won't answer legal questions. He won't answer legal anything. My grammar requests months. Breaking the law, you people. So then Mr. Sam Leonard, the chief of police, finally says, all over an infraction. All over an infraction. A year. I've been in court for a year. All over an infraction. Where I was facing 90 days in jail and a $750 fine for supposedly not picking up dog doo-doo when I was building my store across the street, of which all of the city council members never even walked into. So there's that. And so I lay into Mr. Sam Leonard about my ticket that he issued me. Well, actually, it wasn't a ticket. It was a charge. I went to court and he didn't even turn it in. This charge. Didn't even turn it in. Wasn't even a right statute or numbers or anything on their ordinance. It says that they haven't done in 20 years, 30 years, that they're all updating because of me. Because of my pressure. And because of me exposing them. Me and everybody that's involved with me. Helping me. Show these people who they really are. You're going to all thank them too. And then he says to me, over an infraction. And then I say to him, do you know how many police reports I'm going to get? That you just drove people home, all these accidents and whatever these people did. Who knows what they did? I've heard the stories for years. Oh, he just let Billy go, or my Aunt June, or whatever, or flipped a car and got in a thing, no tickets. And I've been in court for a year by the chief of police, David Avery, and the city attorney, and the judge, by the way, Judge John Carpenter. August 1st is my trial with the chief of police over this. And then I said that to him, and they all split. Philip, Sam, David Avery ran around the corner a quick thing and got him. He was stumbling around anyway, and they booked like hell after I said that. You know how many police reports I'm going to get of you people just taking your friends home? And neighbors of yours that you didn't ticket or charge? And I've been in court for a year? And I built the store right there? Targeting me? Targeting me. And they all said it. They all did it the same day. They all are guilty, like Philip said. Philip Holt, Sergeant Philip Holt, accused me of being guilty. Not even a part of my case. You will be convicted, he said. This is what that clown said. On camera. On camera. And I just said the same thing. What are you guilty of, sir? What are you going to be guilty of, gentlemen? What are you going to be guilty of? Huh? Yeah. Well, a year later, I was ticketed, targeted, charged July 18th, 2024. That would be yesterday, 1 year. So now it has been a year. Judge, city attorney, the mayor, Sam Leonard, and Philip Holt. Oh, forgot about Jesse Stewart. He is part of city council. He's part of city council, and he issued me that ticket as a city council member, that ordinance of my trailer, my work trailer. Right after I got the ticket from Mr. Sam Leonard, the charge. 90 days in jail, $750 fine I was facing for 7 months. Demanding the judge to drop this ridiculous BS. Nope. Then I wanted another venue. I want out of here. I want somewhere else. I need to change a venue. Then they magically decide to drop it to a ticket. Back to it, maybe a ticket now. And when I inquired in the first time about this ticket, now a charge, or there was no ticket because I went there was no, and then it was just a charge. John Carpenter said to me, take it up with the legislature. That's what he said to me. And then when I wanted to change a venue and a jury trial, which would have been another district, another county, then he decided, well, we don't want the world to know this. I'll drop it down. There's some little law that it must be a little infraction for something like this, like a seatbelt ticket. And I said, well, wait a minute, sir. You've been charging me that all year long. Whose fault is that? Yours or theirs? And he went, well, I guess that's my fault. So that's your fault, Judge John Carpenter. That's your fault. You said it in court, and I'll get all the minutes for all those court dates all the way up to this trial here in a minute, which is all going to be part of my case. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable, these people. And now they've all been caught. They've all been caught in their ridiculous kangaroo court, that garbage that infractions are charges. If somebody doesn't show up, they arrest people, they steal people's cars. Sam Leonard himself just said it to me on Tuesday. I'd like to issue a ticket right now and have you in court. That's my job. But he doesn't arrest anybody, beating on a door with a hammer or getting in a fight or taking Sally home or Johnny wrecked a car and that's my aunt's whoever and they just bring him home, see. But me, they have in court for a year. The guy that actually helped the community. Spent my money here. See? Mr. Truce? Mr. Fisherman? I'll have to think of the nicest fishing pole in the world. See if it shows up at my doorstep. The night, my brother fishes. He liked a nice pole. I don't know anything about fishing. Sam sure does. I bet you Philip's a good fisherman too. I can't see Avery in a boat. That guy would tip it over. Got a hold of my attorney now. You flipped the boat. Who doesn't answer grammar requests? He's lost. He don't know what he's doing. I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. He's the city attorney and the county attorney, and on top of it, a private attorney. Well, you're all getting judicial reviews, by the way, for your actions dealing with my case, including Kia TPs, whatever the hell her name is. teepee lady. Because I have standing, see. Remember I said that in court? Oh, you mean I have standing? Huh. I wonder how he knows that word. Huh. Maybe we should hire him as a lawyer. I'd be a little better than the ones you got, I'll tell you that. But I will say this. Thanks to all my friends and relatives and people that supported me through this and didn't backstab me and turn on me because they knew what I was doing. The ones that actually care about me and want change. And no change is a good thing. Definitely here. Holy moly. That place thing's like a change drawer full. That's a pretty good joke. I'm sure everybody's got a change drawer. But no, thanks for everybody for helping me. Tons of people have helped me. All my brothers out in the world here too. I get to meet them coming up. A lot of them coming here, by the way. And I'm going to invite them. I'm going to invite all of them. I got to know all of them here in Utah. And I could name them off. I could name them all over the country. All of us constitutionalist people that know the law better than most of the officers or security guards. So there's that. So thank you for everybody for supporting me. You guys are the best. And to the people that didn't support me, that don't like my hat, or my words, or my videos, see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Is that what you do? And one stupid Grant Neath, I'm not sure what he does. One heart or one love or something, whatever. See you next time.